Good day, everyone. My name is Muhammad Syafiq. I am from Universitas Sumatera Utara, Medan. I'm going to be talking about analyzing the influence of port development on coastal development in Asahan Regency, North Sumatera Province, Indonesia. This presentation will be divided into five main parts. Firstly, I will be talking about introduction. Secondly, I will be talking about conceptual framework and hypothesis. Thirdly, I will be talking about method. And then I will be talking about result and discussion. And lastly, I will be talking about conclusion. Let me start from the introduction. Gavrila Bevan and Bele said that a port as a transportation terminal has an essential role in developing the surrounding coastal areas. And then Kamaria and Suherman and Dolt said that the existence of ports has a positive impact on regional development and the welfare of coastal communities. And next, Munim and Scrum said that port infrastructure and logistics performance through sea trade positively influence the national economy. There have been many studies exploring the different aspects of port and its regional development as well as coastal development presented in articles and journals. The studies have generally emphasized economic aspects of coastal development at the macro or regional data level. However, there has been no empirical analysis at the micro or institutional data level to examine the relationship between port and coastal development from a coastal household perspective. Thus, it is worthwhile to identify the relevance measure between the port and coastal development and develop a model to examine the relationship between port development and coastal development. This study analyzed the influence of port development on coastal development. The port development was measured by stakeholders' integration, service quality, community satisfaction, and social responsibility. Meanwhile, this study was carried out in Asahan Regency coastal area, North Sumatera Province, Indonesia, with the population of 19,691 households and samples of 392 households. The data was collected using questionnaires and the data was analyzed using validity and reliability tests, descriptive analysis, and then confirmatory factor analysis and regression analysis. Let's move on result and discussion. Based on table 1, it can be seen that all indicators of port development were valid and reliable because the Cronbach's alpha was greater than 0.7. And based on table 2, it can be seen that all indicators of coastal development were valid and reliable because the Cronbach's alpha was 0.821 greater than 0.7. In descriptive analysis, the respondents' responses were categorized into 5 criteria: bad, poor, very good, and very good. And based on those criteria, it can be seen that in descriptive analysis, it can be seen that from respondents' responses on port development, the overall mean value was 2.79, which was included in fair category. And the overall mean value of coastal development based on respondents' responses was 3.05, which was included in third category. And next is confirmatory factor analysis on port development. From the analysis, it was obtained that all indicators of port development were valid, and from table 7 it can be seen that all indicators of coastal development were valid as well. The last analysis was regression analysis, and the results of the analysis prove that based on the results of the regression weight, it is known that X, which is port development, has a positive and significant effect on Y, which is coastal development. The positive direction suggests a unidirectional relationship between X and Y, meaning that if X port development increases, then Y coastal development increases. Hence, the hypothesis is accepted. In conclusion, it is proven that the development of the Bagan Asan port has significantly influenced the development of the coastal area of Asahan Regency, and this result implies that the development of Bagan Asan port is a strategic policy to improve facilities and infrastructure, increase community income, expand job and business opportunities. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you very much.